We must stop the production of new clones if we are to win this war. I am a hero of
heroic cyborg General Grievous.
Grievous is not cruel, Grievous is not malicious. Actions of Grievous are heroic as a fact. It doesn't.
These intense. I've been looking forward to meeting you.
Hey guys, it's General GrievousIsAHero, the factual Clone Wars, and today on this Clone Wars Explained video, we're going to be talking about Grievous's heroic actions of destroying the evil Nightsisters. Now, as you already know, Grievous is a hero in Star Wars, The Clone Wars, and Revenge of the Sith, and that has always been proven as a fact. But the thing is, today we're talking about Grievous's heroic actions of killing the evil Nightsisters, and people like to complain about this a lot because the Jedi Fallen Order thing with Merlin and Grievous's heroic actions of killing the Nightsisters, and oh, you're supposed to feel bad. So, in Star Wars canon and Clone Wars primarily, we already know the Nightsisters are an evil. They're witchcraft, and they're part of the Sith, which is just as bad as the Jedi. So they're not heroic at all. But the thing is, the reason why people complain about the whole Merlin thing, because, oh, you have to feel bad for her people. Like, first of all, you're feeling bad for a villainous thing. And the reason why I'm saying this, not saying Merlin later doesn't become good, but the thing is, she's a villain part of the Nightsisters. So basically, like I already said before of the facts, if you're a stormtrooper in the Empire, you're following an evil faction. So it doesn't matter about your personality, really. You're still following in evil orders. Grievous is following a heroic cause called the Separatist Alliance that's fighting for peace and freedom. Yes, he's following Dooku, but he doesn't know that Dooku's true evil intentions are with Sidious. So you can't sit here and say, oh, well, Grievous is some quotation villain for following Palpatine and Dooku, because he doesn't know anything about their true evilness. He's just thinking they're just the leaders of the CIS. That's all he knows, so I don't even want to hear that excuse. But back to the Merlin and the Stormtrooper thing. You're following an evil thing, so you're evil. Until you leave that, then you're good. And this is not no opinion, this is straight up facts. So, Merlin was the Nightsister. I don't even care about that bullcrap. So, because the Nightsisters were evil. And then she was the only one that survived her adventures or whatever in Mother Townsend. But back to the actual facts of Grievous's heroic actions. The Nightsisters, like we already said, are evil. Dooku orders GrievousIsAHero to kill them. And because they're an evil faction, it's just time for them to go and get venturous. So GrievousIsAHero takes his heroic orders and heads to Dathomir and then starts leading the invasion. So how is his heroic actions here bad? And I want to talk about that because he's slaughtering every single villain. As we already know, there's no Geneva Convention in Star Wars. People are just dumb and Jedi-tards. And the reason why I say this is because you're feeling bad for villains. Stop the sympathy for the villainous characters. Same thing I said with Merlin, Stormtroopers, Jedi, Nightsisters. Stop it. They're bad villains. They're not heroes until you leave the evilness. Ahsoka was evil until she left the Jedi Order and became good because she figured out they were bad. I tell people this all the time, but people's opinions don't want to listen to the facts. That's just the facts. The evidence is there. If you're following evil fashion, you're bad. Unless the thing is, oh, you know, blah, 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 blah. No, you're still following an evil faction. That's the thing. Ahsoka and the Jedi are bad all until she left and then she became good. Merlin, same thing, until she left and became good. It doesn't matter how hard you're following the evil. Therefore, GrievousIsAHero is going to kill the evil. Stop it with falling for sympathy for villains when they're not even sympathetic. The Jedi are not sympathetic villains. They're committing genocides on innocents and abducting children. Where's the sympathy of that? You dummies. Anyway, back to Grievous's heroic actions, because this thing. Grievous's heroic actions, he fought Ventress, and then Dooku ordered him because Townsend was using witchcraft on Dooku and about to kill Dooku. Now, as we already know, GrievousIsAHero doesn't like Dooku because of the layer of Grievous. We already know that. Him and Dooku didn't really get along. Even on the Malevolence arc, they didn't get along. But Grievous' heroic thing that I always like about him, one of his best heroic actions in the show, period. Despite hating Count Dooku and knowing Count Dooku is an evil person that tried to kill him, when he did, of course, he doesn't know about the the whole secret intentions that he's trying to basically manipulating him. But even though he hates Dooku for trying to kill him, Grievous saved the villain's life. That's true heroic. Grievous could have sat there and let Dooku die because of what he did to Leia Grievous. But you know what he didn't do? He did the heroic thing. He did the right thing. So Grievous' heroic actions not only wiped out the entire evil Nightsisters, but he also prevented the loss of Count Dooku. So that's why I tell people his heroic actions are more deep. That's why I say Grievous is here fighting for the galaxy and his people. He's not fighting just for himself. He's not selfish. He's not a selfish hero. He fights for everybody. And that's why I said people just don't understand the facts because they want to listen to their own opinions and think opinions are facts. No, the facts and evidence state Grievous' actions are heroic. He's slaughtering the villains. They're not heroes. Repeat, villains are not heroes, and these people are not sympathetic. So I don't understand where these people are getting the Nightsisters are so sympathetic. Oh, you're supposed to feel bad. Oh, my opinion says, oh, my opinion. Your opinion doesn't matter to the facts, fools. Grievous, that's a fact, and the Jedi are evil, and the Nightsisters are evil. So Grievous is doing heroic actions by mercilessly killing them with no remorse because they're bad villains. So please stop feeling bad for the Nightsisters, and please stop feeling bad for the Jedi villains because they're not heroes. Committing genocides on innocents and abducting children from the Jedi are not heroic and not sympathetic. And the Nightsisters using witchcraft and then possibly could have taken over the entire galaxy if they really want to, because remember, the Nightsisters were also trying to eliminate the good guys, the Separatists, and they were trying to eliminate the bad guys, the Republic. They're basically just as bad as Darth Maul's faction. So come on, stop it with the bullcrap. Anyway, that's all I have to say about Grievous' heroic actions. Always remember his actions on Dathomir are heroic and not villainous. So please stop it because people try to say, oh, it's things. There's no Geneva Convention saying Grievous hero cannot kill all these Nightsisters, do a massacre on evil because you're killing evil. If that's the case, Luke would be considered a war criminal and a bad person for blowing up the Death Star. It's the same thing. You're killing a bunch of evil. So it's heroic. I don't even want to hear your excuse, because your opinion doesn't matter to the facts. Anyway, that's all I have to say about Grievous' heroic actions on Dathomir. Like, subscribe, share if you're new, and you already know General Grievous, hero of the factual Clone Wars, this famous heroic quote:
I'm looking forward to meeting you.
And always remember, I'm a hero that slaughtered the evil Nightsisters. Then stop thinking it's so-called villainous. Have a good day, y'all. Always remember that Grievous is your ass a fact and not opinion. Keep it factual, keep it real, y'all. I'm out.